Welcome back to another Plasticon review. Today we're going to cover another Kabaya kit. When I'm talking Kabaya kit, I am talking Roadfire. Here is Roadfire in his super tank mode. It's really cool. I do like this vehicle a lot. If you guys don't know where these guys come from, this guy's one of the powered masters from Transformers Zone. He is one of the crazy Japanese ones that will actually be a Micromaster type of base type of thing. This guy actually comes with a tiny little Micromaster though. And this tiny Micromaster is about the size of your thumbnail. Like, he's tiny. If you guys watched my previous review of Sonic Bomber, you would see this little dude. He's very cool. He's got a lot of detail. And this is actually the little Micromaster that would come with Atlas, but you know, comes with this dude. And the tank, I will get to the Micromaster here soon. The tank itself's actually got some pretty good detail to it. Lots of molded, sculpted detail going on with all the treads here. And these are the exact same colors as the original toy had. The original toy was just as crazy looking as this. And he's pretty cool. He does have this gigantic turret here on the top that turns left and right. It's on a peg, but it really can't go up any higher, because if it does, it comes right off. So it doesn't really have like full rotational turn. But I mean, I guess you can kind of force it to go past this if you do. But it doesn't go all the way around, not no 360 degrees. But when you do this, it kind of bends the tank a little bit. But very, very cool. This isn't all the vehicle does. Roadfire's got, you know, he's got a different type of transformation, and his transformation is for his base mode, and the base mode is kind of simple. You primarily just take these portions here and raise them up, and then you will take this and split it in half. And that's pretty much his base mode. His base mode is very simple. The original toy actually was very much like this as well. And it's pretty much about all it does. You can, if you want to, instead of fully raising this up, you can just kind of fold these up, but this is more for a different mode. But I don't know, I tend to like it taller because it just looks cooler that way. Go ahead and raise these up all the way. That's kind of like, it gives him like these two huge Sonic, I don't know, gun type of things. These here are supposed to be like jet engines, but I could see him using those as like, you know, kind of a deterrent type of thing. If you notice, he's got like a little ramp here that's got a little peg, and that peg is for this Micromaster, and this Micromaster actually fits, unlike on Sonic Bomber. This is actually meant for him to rest, and that's where he's supposed to be. Now, the original toy, I believe, had a firing mechanism that will actually fire the Micromaster out, but this doesn't have that, obviously, because it's way too small. And you can close this up with the Micromaster on the inside, so it doesn't like get in the way or anything. But that's pretty much it for his base mode. His base mode is very basic, and I don't mind that about it. I think it's kind of cool that it does this. So it's neat that they actually implemented the base modes. That's something they didn't necessarily have to do with the Kabaya kit, but they did. Everything you see on here is not paint. This is actually all sticker detail, by the way. So all the let's go ahead and just put him back in his tank mode real quick. But all this detail you see here is all stickers, including around here on the windows, which is very, very retro, and I don't mind that. I think it's cool. I do like the details, some of the sticker striping. The striping does match Sonic Bomber as well. These guys have a theme all the way across, so, and it's kind of cool how it looks like it's got a stripe that goes all the way up and around the entire tank. It goes around onto the other side. But simple transformation for him. You'll take this off. You actually separate this, and this actually happens in the original toy too. So you'll separate that, and then you'll fold the abdomen portion down, and then fold down the legs, and then flip him around. And he's got an extra set of posts here on the back, and those will actually plug into his back, just like so. If I can get it to do that, because there we go. And what I normally do is, oops, not that. I don't normally do that. See, the reason I don't push this in all the way, because these happen to get in the way. Some reason this has to be separated for it to actually fit proper, but it's probably because of the way this is just molded. It's kind of crazy, but this will allow me to push this on here a lot easier if I separate those and line the posts up, because you know Plasticon's struggling with transformations here, even though they're super simple. This is more of a, I can't get things to peg in the way I need them to problem. There we go. I normally leave those out because it kind of gives him wings. It's pretty cool. I do like that about him. So he does have that. And then he's got his little gun. His gun can go successfully in his hand, just like so. And there you go. He does only have like forward movement of his arms. He does have a head here on a post, so you can move his head, which is cool. I do like that about him. He's got a lot of detail in this mode too. Like, I really like the sticker detail for this head and the chest piece. He's very, very stoic. Like, I don't know, he's almost got like an Ultra Magnus vibe to him, which I think is cool. He does happen to have a kind of this waist thing, but that's more for transformation. And him having the legs that he's got, you can splay them out. And he does have a knee joint, which only goes that far. I mean, you can probably get him to balance on one foot if you really worked it. You can probably do it. Let's see if I can get him to do that. So I've been able to do it before in the past, which was kind of funny. There we go. Let's see if I can get his hands there to move out. There we go. There we go. Got an action pose out of him. It's pretty neat. Considering these guys are basically bricks, I do like them a lot. I'm a huge fan of these. These are just absolutely amazing. I'm getting to stand back up here. But here he is next to his buddy Sonic Bomber. Sonic Bomber is a little bigger. Roadfire is the short one of the group. Although, don't underestimate him because he's kind of weighty. He's got a lot of chunk to him. He's very neat. Let's put him next to Thunderclash. And move these guys over a little bit so you can see them a little better. And then next to a Reflector Bot. And it shows you about the same height as a Reflector Bot. And then next to Merman. This is an idiot. He's always got to be in the shot. I don't know why. Get out of here. But he's pretty cool. If you do happen to have little Diaclone dudes, there you go. It's next to a Diaclone guy. Kind of gives you a bit of a height of him. I do like these guys a lot. These are by far some of my favorite Kabaya kits. I'm a huge fan of these things. I don't know what it is with them, but they just seem so appealing to me. I'm a big fan of Kabaya anyway, but you know, that's neither here nor there. But Roadfire is very cool, and highly recommend you picking him up along with Sonic Bomber. It's just something about the ensemble. It's just amazing. You can find these guys, like I said, in the aftermarket. It's not too terrible to find them. You can find them on eBay all over the place. Might be able to find them on the Japanese sites a little better. But anyway, this has been Plasticon. This has been a quick look at Roadfire. And I'll see you guys around. So I have plenty more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye.